There are so many voices and so many instructions and so many different things the ego will say to stop us from moving into heart. And these voices are so easy to listen to. They're much easier to listen to than imagining releasing our attention and our consciousness into this vastness of love. When we start to walk down that road, we know that those other voices are telling us a million different things and telling us, don't lose yourself, don't lose yourself. Hey, 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 in that direction, who are you going to be? You're not going to be anybody. What are you going to do? How are you going to want to achieve things? What does this mean? And one has to have the most incredible bravery to be able to walk towards heart in the face of the ego screaming at you nonstop that you're going in the wrong direction. Now let's look at some of those voices. Some of those voices are telling you that you're carrying emotional pain that you can't give up, because if you give it up, you won't be who you are. You'll lose your sense of self. Or that you can't give it up because it's giving you information that is reminding you not to put yourself in a situation of pain where you could experience pain. So you hang on to that. That's one possibility. Let's say another possibility is that you want to be wealthy. You want to be financially wealthy, and your mind tells you, can't choose heart. Don't do that. Don't listen to that voice because the heart doesn't care about wealth. The truth is that as you walk towards heart, again, you have to either quiet those voices, in fact, quiet your mind, or you have to start making them the background, not your central focus, not voices that you have made your authority, not voices that you're using as your guide. And in order to do that, you have to be able to decide that at all costs, you want to have your consciousness living and breathing and moving from your heart, from divine love, from the connection to your soul, that you want to live your highest destiny here, that you want to gain experiences and knowledge that is sustainable, not necessarily things that can be taken away from you, not necessarily things you can lose, not necessarily things that are simply not the truth. Basically, so many things are living lies, but we happily live them because the road between the lie and the truth means that we have to move through icky emotional pain. And that we all know how scary that can be. And yet we have to be willing. We have to be willing to say that we don't need to be the absolute director of our life and our destiny, that we want to partner with our soul and with the divine. We have to completely let go of everything it is we're hanging on to. Is that desire? Is that pain? Is that identity? Is that goals? Whatever we're gripping, we cannot move our attention into the heart carrying any of these things with us. Or let's say, at the very least, we have to start with the absolute willingness to let everything go. Now imagine that when we let everything go, we are allowing ourselves, our attention, our consciousness to be filled with divine direction, divine guidance, divine healing, divine strength, divine goodness, divine light, and that we began naturally moving in divine destiny, in our divine destiny.